On the jeans, they look funny. Only this portion where there is extra protection, it's slightly not so comfortable. So decide to go for a longer ride to see how these are to shift the gears. That's what Kishore was telling. You place your feet here, but typically I rest it and then just change the gears like this, because the length is much higher than what I had before. To change the gears you have to go quite a lot down, or you can use the side portion of the hill to change. Let's see if this works out for a longer ride than what it did just around the house. I went around for a short ride near the house, but it was just not comfortable. You guys remember the balancing exercise? They help in understanding the balance of the bike. See, I haven't kept it on side stand yet. Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and when you're watching this, welcome to a new vlog. Downshifts are fine, upshifts are tricky but manageable. It's easy to apply the brakes, but with the gear lever you need to downshift and upshift. Downshifts are easy, but upshifts you have to go sideways and then down. Fourth gear, fifth gear, sudden braking, downshift works, upshift works. It's just a lot of movement on the gear pedal than what I was used to with the TCX shoes, because this have a bigger sole and are not broken in yet. See that gear shift. Some gear shifts are not happening as it was. I need to consciously keep it in mind how to do the gear shifts. I probably only missed 2 to 3 upshifts in the total ride, where I might have done at least 10 upshifts. Another thing is, on the tour, right, 80% of it will be in the highways, and in highways you change gears less frequently than you do in a city. One thing is, these shoes are so heavy. Your feet need to be your legs need to be quite strong. Oh, what a lovely car. Old Bentley, one of the greatest classics. On my way to the BMW showroom, just wanted to double check again how the gear shifts are. So what they did was just adjust this height slightly by half an inch, so that whenever I'm downshifting it's easy. I do that, and this downshift gear, I'll just probably lift my leg and do it. It's easier and less stressful. Anyway, done here. We'll test ride it throughout the trip and see if there will be any changes done. The permanent solution is to still get a gear lever extender and lower foot pegs. 10 minute का काम है, half an hour, 1 hour to go and come. चलेगा. I have some dinner plans, and then packing. We'll probably pack once I go home, or at least start packing. Just got the tank full, done checking the tire pressure, adding more tire pressure than needed, because we'll add luggages too. 36 in the front, 42 in the rear, usually 32 and 36. We are all set for the trip. Tire pressure is done, fuel is full. The only thing left is packing. Me and Manogna, my wife, are heading out for dinner. After that I'll finish packing, and that's it. Yeah, this is a 5.5 kilowatt system that I've installed at my home rooftop. Simple setup. This is the existing 1 kilowatt inverter that I've been using for the last 5 years. I like this mounting structure because it's very simple, unlike those elevated ones or the ones you have seen at Rohit's house. Very easier, and they've been weighted with the bricks here, so they don't move. Only after the net metering application is approved, we can test the current bill and see. So it will be at least 2-3 months away. So I'll do a dedicated video once we have a full setup ready. So till such time, bear with me, guys. Let's go back and do some packing and finish the ride preparation, okay? Might seem like a mess, but almost done. So this is the smaller bag, basic stuff, some clothes and all the electronic accessories. That's the top case. I'll have the laptop and some ready to eat food. Also this time I'm taking the torque wrench along with the sockets. These are useful to adjust the chain slag or remove the rear wheel if needed. And compared to last time, we have chains or locking systems for the bags. So I can leave these bags on the bike and do whatever I want. These are super heavy strong. These are from a company called Moscow Moto. It's a US based company. Heavy duty cable locks. Perfect. So this is locked, that is locked, and we have the camera and power banks in that. This time I'm also taking the running shoes. So this is the clothes bag, clothes and accessories. What else? I'm not taking the drone this time because there is a limit of 15 feet on that. So no point you taking that drone if we can't fly it enough. Helmet's ready. Clean the visor in the morning. All set. Also change the padding. This is the new padding that I got recently. Besides this nice lovely gold color visor, but I can't use this for the trip because this is a daytime only visor. Carrying it is too much. Previously I used to have my gimbal, Osmo gimbal here in this huge pack. Now this is the one. This Osmo 3 goes here. The tripods for the Insta360. That didn't sound right. It's okay. And Manfrotto pod. This is for time lapses and all. What else? I don't think we'll need this. You remember this? This is the coolant that I was filling in the last Kerala ride. Got 2 rock straps. These are called Rock by Enduristan. These are very good. Just for emergency, someone might need because we have so much space. Our riding gear is all set. Finished inserting the padding and all. Need to charge up some stuff. So that's it. Yeah, that's it for the ride. Everything is set. We have clothes, undergarments, pants, riding gear, winter jacket if we need one. First aid kit's already there. Medicines. I think I have everything ready for the trip. So just need to pack this up, roll it on the bike, forget about it. Spend some time with the family and take it from there. Happy 3rd anniversary.
Yes, happy 3rd anniversary to you too.
Thought of originally making the dinner at home, but I was lazy. So we're here at Yijing. Full Chinese ambience. I don't know if you like this Chinese. This might be pure Chinese.
Let's see.
We ordered some veg coriander soup. Both of us are vegetarians today. And this is water chestnut fried. Stir-fried water chestnut looks good. Tastes really good. You can feel the coriander. How's yours? Same.
It's nice.
And ta-da! Those are the veg crystal dumplings. You see difference from what we ordered at home and here. These are handmade noodles apparently. Looks yum. Managna still didn't finish her chestnuts.
Hello, come on, that's your share, don't lie.
You're laughing and telling. This tastes like takeaway noodles that you get abroad, like in US or Canada. But here, it's hard to get this taste replicated. There you have so many Chinese restaurants, right? So it's easy. We're like close to Chinese here. Not Indian Chinese. We'll see what her reaction is.
It's good.
It's good.
You don't like it?
I like it. I'm used to this. That's peanut Marquez, not Marquez Brownlee.
What is this ice cream?
This is ginger and pineapple ice cream, chocolate and peanuts. The chocolate is so good. Rich chocolate, not dark chocolate, but rich, very rich chocolate. And this is the ginger pineapple ice cream. That's actually more like a sorbet, not ice cream. You won't get that milk and cream feel. That's good. The combination is really good. Must try here if you're coming. How's the dinner?
That was very nice. Do you think I justified?
Not bad. She finished a 4-course meal, which is surprising. Usually she doesn't. Anyway, done for the day, guys. We'll just go home, finish this edit, and then have to get up early in the morning and start the ride. So, all set for the ride. While I figure out where my car is. So, I'll probably catch you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.